refinishing the door cards for the 2GR car. One of the last steps for the interior. And I'm having to reuse old ones, so taking the glue off of this, and it's kind of a pain, but we'll be putting the blue Recaro fabric over these, and hopefully it'll look sweet. Here I'm making sure that the lines are straight and level, so when it's in the car it's not pointing up or down, but basically parallel to the ground or to the inside of the car. And I'd already made a line on the door card establishing that line, and so now I'm just with the ruler lining it up so that the fabric line lines up. One little step that I'm doing is to kind of heat the edges, and it kind of keeps the frame at bay somewhat. I'm not spending a whole lot of time with the heat, but just enough to kind of melt the edges a little bit. If you do too much, it melts the foam on the backside, which is going to come off around the edge. We'll see that in just a second. But I found this step kind of helpful. The fabric ends up being about an inch wider than the plate, except for up here, I've left a little bit more because when it folds over, it's best to have a little bit more material to adhere. So this will have some longer strands to it. So I'm using this product here to adhere the fabric, and the trick is to not get too much glue. I did 2 light passes on both sides, and you want to wait 1 to 2 minutes for it to get a little tacky, and then make sure they're straight and slap them on. Once the 2 pieces are mated together, there's no going back, there's no working time. It pretty much adheres and bonds immediately, so you can't shift it. So you just have to make sure that it's going on straight. The next step, somewhat tedious, is to remove the foam backing around the whole perimeter and on the latch handle opening here. So I'm gonna score the foam, and only on the top side so as not to go through the fabric altogether, and then just pick away at it to reveal the blue fabric from beneath. The final steps here were pretty straightforward. I made an X cut in the door handle opening in the fabric so that it would just lay over, and I sprayed the adhesive around the blue fabric overlapping onto the tin, and then immediately started folding it over because it starts curing almost immediately. I ended up picking up this fabric from Malaysia and also have it on the seats, of course, which are FRS seats. A friend of mine here locally did the sewing job and did an incredible job. They came out looking just absolutely fantastic. I'll include more detailed shots of the interior in a later video where I do a full walk around the whole car once it's finished. That video is coming soon.